We've done the Gettysburg Auto Tour way too many times, so this time we switched things up. We're walking the most iconic and the unusual sites in Gettysburg, and it changed everything we thought we knew.
This absolutely scared the crap out of me. It's like, as soon as you walk in. Wow, look at this!
We've never seen this before. This is a model of the Gettysburg battlefield, and it shows how the battle unfolded over the course of 3 days.
Oh, that makes me sad to see. Look, they have like cotton balls as the smoke. That's really interesting.
If you come to Gettysburg for the first time, this should be the first thing you do.
Yes.
This will give you a great understanding of how the battle went down over those 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
It finally clicked for me when the narrator shined a light on the Union fishhook formation. And the narrator was like, keep this in mind. This is very important. And I was like, okay, I will. And then I realized, a lot of the major and decisive fighting occurred when the Confederates were trying to break that Union fishhook formation.
Mm-hmm.
And once that clicked in my head, I instantly understood the Battle of Gettysburg.
This is a lot to comprehend. They have the most random stuff here. We want to go to the main points for each day of the battle, which does require us to get in our car. But we're not doing the auto tour. We are just driving to each location. But we want to actually get out of the car, experience it. I will say with 100% certainty, I have never stopped along this route. I mean, I'm sure we drove by it without actually realizing that this is where the Battle of Gettysburg began, which is now just along the side of the road. And now seeing the diorama of these armies basically just kind of ran into each other, right?
Yeah.
And the battle began.
All right, well, we're here at Little Round Top to explore day 2, but I don't know if we'll be able to get a parking spot.
So we were able to get parking, we just had to go further down, so that's okay. But now we're walking up to Little Round Top. I have gotten out and done this before. I'm not sure if you have, though.
No clue.
Because it's very scenic. I feel kind of bad now because that's my big takeaway throughout other times being here is how pretty it is up here. And just happened to be one of the most pivotal battles of the Civil War.
Right.
But we are up here and I gotta say, this is gorgeous.
Yeah.
Down there is Devil's Den, so hopefully we can make a stop there next. And then we'll head over that way to where Pickett's charge occurred. Being up here is wild because we basically have the perspective of the Union, and I can't imagine either side. Standing up here having Confederates come charging at you, or being a Confederate and climbing all the way up here with your gear and your gun in the July heat, and you're trying to stay alive. It's remarkable.
Mm-hmm. So both sides recognize the strategic importance of Little Round Top because of its high ground and position along the Union line. General Warren of the Union saw Confederate forces moving towards this area. He and other reinforcements rushed to this area, secured it just before the Confederates arrived. They spent some time holding the Confederates back, and Colonel Chamberlain ordered a very bold and daring bayonet charge down the hill towards the advancing Confederates, and it was successful. The Confederates, they actually retreated, which was very significant because if the Confederates took Little Round Top, they could have potentially flanked the entire Union line.
Oh wait, real Civil War soldiers.
That's crazy.
Wait, are they just here for a photo op? That's too funny. Right, Confederates are down here with Devil's Den, more or less kind of protecting them. But the Union are up there. So I could see how if you have sharpshooters up here, that's helpful, but you still have to deal with all the fighting that's happening up there.
Imagine being a Confederate soldier and then the sea of Union soldiers do a bayonet charge towards you down the hill. That would have been terrifying. I see why they retreated. There's no way they could take that.
Okay, we gotta do that next time. Whatever tour that is. That looks so fun.
So right now we are walking to the monument to the high water mark of the rebellion. Essentially, it marks the spot where Lee's forces reached the furthest during Pickett's charge. That was the closest the Confederacy reached to possibly achieving victory in that war.
I've never actually stepped out here, and it makes way more sense. Like, this stone wall basically shows the line of the Union defense, and then the Confederates were charging at them. Which, like, now being here, it was actually kind of really crazy of Robert E. Lee to send his men just charging at all of these Union soldiers on high ground here. But
I had a profound feeling standing at that high water mark because I was thinking this patch of land signifies the fate of the country. This is where it was decided which way this country was going to go.
I'm not sure if this is intentional or not, but I think it's interesting how, like, when you walk up to this memorial here, you can see the names of people etched in stone. But once you stand here, then you can't see the names anymore. They all disappear. I think it says a lot about paying homage to people who fought in this war, but then also, like, they're just kind of a part of the land. Like, they're just a part of this whole area. Is that the... No, we're on the hunt for the site of the Gettysburg Address, and we cannot find it.
I just learned today Lincoln was not the headliner of this event. Some statesman named Edward Everett was, and he spoke for 2 hours, right? And then Lincoln speaks next, only speaks for like 2 minutes, and his speech becomes the speech that's one of the most powerful, well-known American speeches ever.
I have not been on a ghost tour here in a really long time. You have never been.
Correct. I'm approaching this with an open mind. Sometimes they just get too cheesy for me, like you're sitting around a campfire. You know, some say you can still hear a voice in the middle of the night, stuff like that. I'm still waiting for my spooky encounter. I would love to have one. I want to be frightened.
That curtain keeps moving. It's probably just like a fan or something in there. Spooky.
There's a cannonball lodged in the wall of this house.
We're on a little bit of a break right now. I will say this is more like a history tour with a sprinkle of haunted locations, I feel like, but you can go down this alleyway and see all of these bullet holes on the walls. It's really incredible.
They might want to invest in some voice amplifiers on that tour because it is a noisy place.
Yes.
There are constantly motorcycles and loud vehicles, so it makes it tricky to hear the guide.
Corey did not get his spooky experience on this ghost tour, but overall, we highly recommend getting out of your car and exploring Gettysburg by foot. We have learned so much about this location. But join us next time as we explore the depths of Luray Caverns as well as everything else it has to offer above ground.
Do a cut. See those beta...
No, don't do that.
I'm gonna do
starting
that.
to hurt.
Okay. Do you want me to hold it? Because I have more to say. I just want to do what I think I can do, and then we'll see if that's good. Where the hell are we? Little round top? Little...